Brought to you by the University of Minnesota Crookston, Egg Country Farm Credit Services, Grove Mechanical Heating and Cooling, Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream Parlor, the Crookston School District, American Crystal Sugar Company, Christian Brothers Ford, Riverview Health, the Benedictine Living Community of Crookston, Hugo's Family Marketplace, the City of Crookston, CHS Egg Services, State Farm Andy Omen, Crookston Valley Co-op, Northland Community and Technical College, Crookston and Foston Eye Clinics, and Old National Bank. All bringing you KROX video streaming.
And we're back here on KROX TV. If you tuned in for the girls game, well, now we're rolling into the boys game. And now it's not just any boys game. Today is senior night. That's a pretty big deal when it comes to the Crookston Pirate boys hockey team this year, because that has been the overwhelming majority of almost every single bit of production that they've gotten throughout the course of the year. It comes from their seniors. There are 16 of them. 16 seniors. This will be a completely different and revamped squad next year and the years to come. And we'll see how far this group of seniors can go. They've gotten all the boards up on the far side, and they've been doing a lot of cool things for them. And so, unlike the girls' game, they won't be doing any sort of post-game messaging or anything like that. Just a pregame ceremony where Josh Hardy will be the one to announce, and he'll bring out everybody on all the seniors out with their parents out to center ice. And of course, per Coach Hardy's request, although we didn't need him to request it, we were going to do it anyway. We will be keeping the camera on while everybody gets brought out. And so, any parent who might not be here in another state, what have you, we will be sure that you do not miss that. And so, that will be coming up in a little bit here. Once this warm-up clock winds down to 0, that's where we're going to run it down here. In terms of this game, it's a section game for the Pirates as they take on the Park Rapids Panthers. It wasn't close. The Pirates got the win 9-1. And so a pretty dominant fashion. It was just an overall great game. They're up 7-1. They were up 7-0 after 2 periods. Gave up the final goal, though, with 20 seconds left. That ended up not being a shutout, ended up being 9-1. And as a result, we learned from the post-game interview with Pirate coach Josh Hardy that Jay Reese said at the end of the first period that it was going to be a shutout. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you say something. And so that's the way that goes. JV had limited numbers on Park Rapids' side. And that ended at a 7-7 tie where they played 4-on-4 hockey the entire time. And it ended in a tie. They did not play an overtime session. So that rolls right into here where we have got the Pirates and the Panthers. Pirates 11-6-1 on the year. Excuse me, Park Rapids is 6-11 on the season. We will take a break, and when we come back, we'll hear from the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Josh Hardy, and then once that wraps up, we will be keeping it here for the ceremony of all the seniors. And we'll run through our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update and the Napa Crookston Welding and Machine starting lineups. All of that is there for you. You can expect it here on the Riverview Health pregame show. We'll take a break now, though. Be back with the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Josh Hardy, right after this.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
You deserve the best. Earn your degree at University of Minnesota Crookston with the best public dorms in Minnesota, ranked by niche. With over 75 programs, you'll easily find the best fit for you. In this close-knit community, you're just around the corner from your new best friends. Plus, the U of M system has the lowest cost after financial aid in the state, so you receive the best value for your education. University of Minnesota Crookston. Small campus, big degree. The best of both worlds.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at GoHugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
Looking for some family fun? Come to Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream. Sizzling hot, made-to-order pizza with all your favorite toppings. Cool off with our delicious hand-scooped ice cream. So many flavors and so much fun. And don't forget our game room, packed with excitement for kids of all ages. Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream, Crookston, Minnesota. Call us or stop by today.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Minnesota, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
And here on the Riverview Health pregame show, Crookston Pirate head coach Josh Hardy is with us. And big day today. But first, we'll mention the big day Saturday. Not only did you get the big win over Fergus Falls, 5-0, but also raised a lot of money for the North Country Horsemen Trails for Treatments grant program for Hockey Fights Cancer. How did that all work out for you guys?
Yeah, it was an awesome day. Over $13,000 raised, which is just incredible, right? Like we very, very pleased with that and excited to be able to get that money to the Trails for Treatments program here soon, and that they can, get that to people in need here in Northwest Minnesota. So yeah, it was an outstanding day. Boys and girls varsity both got some dubs, so excited about that. And yeah, I'm a little tired, but rested up yesterday, and now we're back at it today.
Well, we got the day of rest, means we're all good and ready to roll, and this is a big day for you because we've been talking about throughout the course of the year, but it's finally time to honor all 16 seniors in this hockey program this year. When you first saw the number, did you initially realize how daunting that was?
Yeah, it's a lot of guys, right? But it's exciting. It's just such a good group of kids. I love having them, love watching them play, and yeah, we're looking forward to honoring all 16 of them tonight. I might run out of breath announcing their names as we go, but yeah, just like I said, an outstanding group of kids. We love watching them play and being a part of their journey here, and excited to watch them hopefully have a good senior night tonight.
Do we expect some different lines?
Yeah, we're going to get some different guys starting tonight, just guys who haven't heard their name called in the starting lineup. But then, obviously the idea is we still got a hockey game to play. We'll get guys in when we can. And hopefully, we got a couple of guys, seniors, still searching for that first goal. So if we can get them out there in those situations, it'll be something that we try to do. But at the end of the day, this is a big section game. We got to take care of business here. And hopefully we can set the pace early.
We'll talk about it a little bit. Of course, you beat them 9-1 on their barn a little while ago, where the offense just was clicking and everything seemed to work. And so what will it take for you to do that again?
I think we came out of that game, obviously a 9-1 win, a late goal for them, but we came out of that game saying, hey, this is a better team than the score I think shows, and we need to definitely be ready to roll tonight. So for us, it's about that fast start, right? We want to dictate the pace, dominate in their zone, and not get too excited in the offensive zone and forget about the defensive side of the puck. That's sort of where we ran into trouble when we played these guys over there. So for us tonight, it's about, hey, how do we handle that?
I also know that you're working with 2 senior goaltenders. What's kind of your plan with that?
Yeah, the goal is to get both of them in tonight. Tone's going to play out again forward for us and be in the starting lineup on varsity, which we're excited about, and then hopefully get him a game here coming up in goalie on JV. But, yeah, it's 2 great kids who have just been playing great, and the idea is that we can hopefully get both of them action tonight.
Are you one of those coaches who is thrilled around senior night or a bit more emotional on senior night?
It's always, you just always feel thankful for not only just the seniors, but the parents as well. They've been a part of this journey a very long time, and we're grateful for them, and we want to, again, just honor those guys tonight. And just like I said before, what a great group of kids. So you get a little emotional, you get a little sad that, hey, man, this is coming to an end for these guys, but once a pirate, always a pirate, and more excited than anything to see what these guys do in the next stage of life.
Well, I'm really excited for this game and for this ceremony, walking everybody out and with their parents and everything. I'm really looking forward to that, and I know you are too. Thank you for your time pre-game. We'll talk post-game.
Thank you, sir.
And that was the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Josh Hardy, here with us on the Riverview Health pre-game show. So he's expecting around the middle of the second period, we'll see a goalie switch. It won't be the same for the Park Rapids Panthers, I'd wager. Wrapping up their final bit of warm-ups here. We're going to keep it here for you as we're going to have our senior ceremony in just a little bit. As mentioned, JV played to a 7-7 tie. The starting lineups are going to look radically different and then kind of change down from back to what they are gradually. Intentionally getting seniors who may have never gotten their name called or have very rarely gotten their name called in the start of the year. And so we'll run through that on our Napper Crookston Welding and Machine starting lineups as well. It's windy out there. If you're thinking about coming out to the game, we highly recommend that you do so. This should be a pretty fun one. And it's great to honor all 16 seniors. Again, 16 of them. And this is kind of it's one of those moments where you realize, hey, this has been so senior-led. You really got to see how far this team can go when it comes to their tournament hopes, how far they can take this squad, because next year's going to look totally different. You never know how good that team is going to be. Obviously, the young talent behind the Pirates, the Bantam squad's always good, and you have people coming up from out of there and lots of other players, and Coach Hardy has done this many times before, but when you got a group like this, as tight-knit as this, a top line as good as this, depth like this with all these seniors, it's going to be very difficult to replace. So I would encourage everybody just to kind of savor what we have. This ain't going to last much longer. Buzzer sounds, so we're just about to get ready for these ceremonies here. Park Rapids was informed of how things were going to go, and so they're going to head off the ice right now, not waste any time. Of course, we're pretty behind schedule given the overtime game and then a crazy JV game. I'd wager it's 7:10 right now. Probably a 7:40 puck drop, I'd guess. Closer to 7:45, depending on, well, we know Josh Hardy's a fast talker, so it could be shorter than that. We'll see, and we'll find out. But all the seniors are now up and over at the bench. We'll tone the music down, and we will turn things over to public address announcer Corky Reynolds and Josh Hardy to announce these seniors. So all the parents and seniors, all 16 of them, have you been able to watch here? They're all trying to get organized and line everybody up, but awesome moment there for all of them to get the recognition that they deserve, their service and dedication to the Pirate hockey program. Of course, there's a lot of happy faces. There's a couple heavy hearts out there as everybody goes through a lot of different things, but we're very glad everybody who could make it there is here. And for those who are watching out there, especially for Mr. Janik out there serving in the Air Force in California, that's who Coach Hardy said, make sure we got it covered for him. We're like, we got you, sir. We got you, and we appreciate your service immensely. All that is done. All the parents will take off and head off the ice. They'll do one last picture with all seniors, and then we will get the Zamboni out and get ready to play some hockey. I'd wager probably between a 7:40 and 7:45. Puck drop is what we're looking at right now. We're currently sitting at 7:20. Since there was a JV game that split the varsity games, they are going to do another anthem, I believe, and so we'll run through all of that as well. But again, congratulations to these Pirate boys seniors who will now take their helmets and make their way off the ice. Also, it's fun to mention, all of the moms got some really sweet blue jerseys with the number on them. And another thing to mention is that this is one of the only times that the Pirate boys wear gold. Gold is a very, very selective color for the Pirate boys. They're normally in blue on the road and white at home. Their JV will wear gold a lot, but varsity almost never does. And so it's very cool to see them break out the gold today for Senior Day. And they're hoping to strike gold multiple times today against the Park Rapids Panthers. Teams making their way back to the locker room now. We'll take a break. We'll be back with our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. Got an update for you on the Crookston girls basketball team they can tune into on KROX Radio. And a tight one with Foston. We'll talk about that and more right after this.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston. It is our privilege to serve the Crookston community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, skilled nursing care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also offer many employment opportunities with great benefits, on-site daycare, and a scholarship program. Contact us today at 218-281-3424 or benedictinecrookston.org.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
trap shooting,
hockey, basketball,
wrestling. So we have a lot of sports.
And there is
orchestra,
band,
choir, visual arts,
speech,
theater,
Leo Club.
And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
my education destination.
For over 45 years, Grove Mechanical has been the trusted choice for heating and cooling solutions in Crookston and the surrounding communities. From furnace repairs to air conditioning installations, we're committed to keeping your home comfortable year-round. We're proud to support this community and all its athletes. Best of luck to the Crookston Pirates this season. Grove Mechanical is behind you all the way.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean, Mike, or Matt a call at 281-1178 today or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Want to own a home, especially your first? Well then, welcome home to the Old National Bank Down Payment Assistance Program. We're here to help you from start to finish and make getting a mortgage a little easier. Plus, you may be eligible for up to $15,000 to use toward your down payment. How's that for a little easier? Everyone deserves a place to call home and a bank to help get them there. Connect with an Old National mortgage lender to learn more. Old National Bank. Get old in your new home.
We're back here at the Crookston Sports Center. Zamboni making its laps around once again. And we have time to take a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. First for the Crookston Pirate girls basketball team. They're on the road at Foston, and after a half of play, 27-25. Pirates holding on to the lead. Both teams have had their share of struggles this year, but Pirates looking to muster out a win in that game. Other scores we can tell you: boys from Noman Waban, they lead Kelleher North home 33-23. Bagley and Cass Lake Bena just tipped off, as did Winnemac and Climax Fisher. Winnemac up 15-12. Northern Freeze in front of BGMR 22-8. In AA, any different there? Not yet. Girls basketball, besides the one we just passed along to you, Kelleher North home, they beat Noman Waban 76-39. Climax Fisher took care of, they're in front of the Northern Freeze, pretty big, 50-16, end of the first half there. And might be it for what we've got updated here so far. That's correct. Keep an eye on that Sacred Heart and Red Lake County score. We're very excited to see what happens in that game. A little bit later on, the Timberwolves will tip off as they take on the Golden State Warriors in the second game of a back-to-back. And that will be at 8. That one will kick start. On the Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update, not really a scoreboard, but some just Minnesota sports news. Of course, it's coach hiring season. And one of the Vikings coaches is gone. Their defensive backs coach, defensive passing game coordinator, Durante Jones. He's the new defensive coordinator of the Washington Commanders. He was the first coach that Brian Flores hired when he came to Minnesota, and the most trusted one under his regime to make that secondary as good as it was. So that's now heading out to Washington. Vikings will need to make a change. A lot of people are better off, though, than the Vikings in terms of, a lot of people worse off, than the Vikings in terms of their coaching search or lack thereof. All these big-name franchises that have fired these long, tenured head coaches, and the Vikings do have one of the best head coaches in the league. for a lot of different respects. When it's just the levels above that get questioned. For now, though, we have time to take a look at our Napa Crookston Welding and Machine starting lineups. They have what you need, and they'll make sure your battery will start the first time every time. So buy a Legend battery for Napa Crookston Welding and Machine. They handle all your Legend battery needs for your cars, your trucks, your recreational vehicles, snowmobiles, ATVs, and more. All at Napa Crookston Welding and Machine. First one to mention for Park Rapids. The Wiesa brothers are their main 1-2 tandem. One of them's in net, the junior goaltender Riley, and then Lou, a senior forward, going up to get that start. Alongside Easton Brovold, the junior, and Finn Henry, the junior, who's their main catalyst on offense in terms of speed and just creating things. He's a very fast skater. We'll keep an eye on him. And defensively, Levi Meshke, the junior, is on the left side. You also have Colton Hauser on the right side. For the Pirates, as we mentioned earlier, is senior night, 16 seniors. You could put any 6 of them in the starting lineup, but they're going with the ones that just have not gotten the time of day. And so on defense, you've got Dexter Janik, and he'll be flanked on the other side by Rylan Hansen. So those two will get the start on defense. Forwards, the line will be centered. Make sure I got my names correct. Yeah, it will be centered by Hudson Rick, who scored 4 goals in the JV game that ended a 7-7 tie. On his right will be Wyatt Marcella, and on his left will be Evan Schuckman, who normally does play on that Pirate third line. He gets the most reps out of anybody out of those 5. And in net, Brady Chandler is getting the start, but if things go the way the Pirates want them to go, around the middle part of the second period, they will make a change and try to get even playing time between senior goaltenders on senior day. Also, Toby Elbinger is a goaltender. He is suiting up as a forward, so he'll be out there. I wanted to make a quick correction. Yeah, I realized I mixed up my names here. Hudson Rick again got the start on the JV start. It is Tony Elbinger who'll be starting on that top line. So just wanted to make a correction on that. I do apologize for that. Those numbers are right next to each other, so I ended up circling the wrong one. So my apologies for that. As mentioned, Crookston wearing the gold jerseys, which are pretty rare for them. They don't wear those very often at all, and they're very cool. I like them a lot. The blue jerseys are a bit more of the older style for the Pirate moms, but they are awesome with the Pirate logo across the front. They don't have that middle stripe, so in my opinion, the mom's jerseys are better. And the gold shoulders and gold lower stripes, super cool for all of that. Of course, when you have 16 seniors, it's naturally a longer ceremony, but we're glad everybody's bearing with us, and we should have some hockey getting ready to go in just a few minutes. We're leaning closer towards that 7:40 puck drop here, as the teams are awaiting their opportunity to make it out of the locker room and back out onto the ice. The officials are now on the ice here. Pirates won the first matchup 9-1. And we'll see what the second matchup entails for them, as they hope to make it 2-0 against Park Rapids, get their 12th win of the year. Here the Pirates come. Out in gold. They definitely treat these like an alternate. The only non-seniors that really get a whole lot of time on this team are Grant Funk, who's a junior, Dylan Larson, who's a sophomore, and the currently injured but will hopefully be back for the playoffs, Rowan Benoit. Now everybody will make their circle around and line up to get ready to go here at the Crookston Sports Center. Come on down and warm up. It's 3 degrees out there with a 30-mile-an-hour north wind, so it's nice to be here. I've been in here since about 1:15 today, so it's been a long day for me inside this sports center. But it's fun to see everybody here. Here comes Park Rapids. They've made their way out onto the ice now. They're in their black jerseys. Panthers in diagonal across the front. The gold orange arms, the Panther logo on the shoulder, and the white numbers with the orange trim. They do the coloration a little differently than most people do, and I like it. I actually think it looks pretty good for Park Rapids, and the black jerseys are a lot better than their white ones, and so I'm a big fan of these black jerseys. Good little color combo. The NHL is finally learning and doing color-on-color combinations, which they've never done before starting this year. Just take it from these high school kids. They know what they're doing. We'll take one more break and be back with the puck drop between the Pirates and the Panthers. Coming up right after this on KROX TV.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
You deserve the best. Earn your degree at University of Minnesota Crookston with the best public dorms in Minnesota, ranked by niche. With over 75 programs, you'll easily find the best fit for you. In this close-knit community, you're just around the corner from your new best friends. Plus, the U of M system has the lowest cost after financial aid in the state, so you receive the best value for your education. University of Minnesota Crookston. Small campus, big degree. The best of both worlds.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston. It is our privilege to serve the Crookston community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, skilled nursing care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also offer many employment opportunities with great benefits, on-site daycare, and a scholarship program. Contact us today at 218-281-3424 or benedictinecrookston.org.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
crap shooting, hockey,
basketball,
wrestling.
So we have a lot of sports.
and there is
orchestra,
Band.
choir,
visual arts,
Speech.
theater,
Leo Club.
and Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot of going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
My education destination.
Let's get ready to play some hockey here at the Crookston Sports Center. Pirates will be moving left to right on your screen to start. Evan Schockman centering the line of Wyatt Marshall and Tony Elbinger. Defense Rylan Hansen and Dexter Janik. Happy senior night. Pirates win the draw. It's taken by Hansen. Hansen will look to move it up. Elbinger going to try and pursue it. There are a number of seniors who do not have a varsity goal this year, and a lot of them are going to try and get their first one here today. Here's Finn Henry for Park Rapids, trying to center it. Here comes Dexter Janik. And we'll have another face-off here. 23 seconds in. Now the top line will make their way out. Fisher, Reese, Zecker, Donarski, and Hamry. Puck will go out of play. Face off again at center ice, taken by the Pirates and Tate Hamry. He'll move it down to Donarski. And Donarski will track it down again. Off to Hamry. Cross ice pass, Jay. That's Garrett Fisher looking to take it all the way in, and save made by Wisa. And it'll go back over toward Ecker. Here's Reese trying to center one. Back out Ecker. That got deflected into the netting and out of play. Hitting the 07 Girls Hockey Section Champion banner. Next year will be 20 years since that victory for them. In third place in state. That face-off, taken down to the corner. Down low, Park Rapids going to try and move this out. Working with Coulter Haig. He'll take off. Haig fires one, save made by Brady Chandler, and he'll hold on to it. Face-off coming. And trying to take off with it is Mason Reitmeyer, but had it poked away. Hawkes there to help. Pirates are onside. Hawkes working with Liam Larson. Shot just missed the net. Save made by Wisa. Out low. They'll wrap this one around. Hawkes out towards Larson. He'll knock it down. Look to play it around. That is onside, but sent back in by Park Rapids. And Cody Demera moving it over to the first non-senior on the ice today, Grant Funk. He'll push it up ahead for Reese. It'll roll to Wisa, and he'll cover. 2 minutes gone by, first period. Face off to Donarski. Donarski puts one near the net. Reese tried to deflect it. That banks off the side of the cage. Working behind the net. Centers one. Fisher fighting. Gets tripped up. Penalty on Park Rapids for that. For a hook. Louis will go to the box for that with his bright purple stick, and the Pirates will be on the power play. Face off Ecker. Fisher, one-timer score! Garrett Fisher from the blue line, and a big cheer for him. Let it rip on senior night. Power play goal, 1-0. No, everybody wants to talk about all the other seniors on this roster. But out of the 9 goals they scored against Park Rapids, Fisher scored 6 of them the first time they played as Reese tried to bank one in. Ecker makes a nice move. Ecker save Wisa, rebound. They'll bring it back around net again. Trying to weave through the center. Fisher will bring it out. Up top, Tate Hamry. Hamry, that got deflected. Bounces back outside. Park Rapids will take it out, and that's going to be a penalty on Tate Hamry. Here comes Finn Henry. He'll get 6 on 5 and try and set something up, get some extra odd man time. But a poor pass will be touched by Fisher. And Tate Hamry will go to the box for a trip. Bring it back out to center ice. Park Rapids on the power play. Chip one, spin it around. Back out to center ice. Wisa. That got tipped away by Gavanakis. Going to try and put one short-handed, but Wisa broke that up. Liam Larson's got it. He'll send it in deep. Force Park Rapids to reset. Owen Overson. Working behind net. Bring it up top. And try and push forward. A little dump off to Connor Ball. Up one down low for Gus Peterson. He's pinned along the boards by Grant Funk. Get some help behind net. Park Rapids try to bank one in. It pops up. No dice on that attempt. That look by Ball. Here's a shot. Chandler knocks that away. Liam Larson wanted to move with it. Park Rapids still has it in the zone. 40 seconds left on the Hamry trip. Nice deke by Brovold. Another nice deke by Brovold. He'll take a shot. It's loose. And Grant Funk, I think, kept it out. And he's still down, and an X sign was put up by the official. Now they'll bring everybody over to the bench. That's going to warrant a penalty shot. He used his hands to hold and grab the puck. That's illegal, and so we'll have a penalty shot here with 12:28 to go. If Chandler had that puck, it would have been fine. But it'll be Brovold against Chandler. Brovold moving in. Brovold saved by Brady Chandler. He gets a penalty shot save on senior night. And Grant Funk's been bailed out by Chandler, who's been an awesome goaltender all year. He has 3 shutouts, and he's given the Pirates a chance to win in every game they've played. They'll bring it up top. Here comes a shot. That gets blocked by Grayson Ecker. Moving in, another save by Chandler as that one goes into the netting off that attempt by Finn Henry. Last 4 shots have come from Park Rapids. Face off on the way. Hanging around was Rylan Hansen. He had it taken away. Finn Henry. Bring it back outside. Cross ice pass. And nice passing, but better save by Chandler. Stopping that shot for Braden Chrissinger. Penalty for Tate Hamry is going to end right now. Here he comes out of the box. He'll be into the play. Here's Henry again, save made by Chandler, rebound. Henry tries to chase it down, kept in the zone by Park Rapids. They have their last 6 shots on goal. Donarski's got it. He'll look to move up ahead, just flick it out. Ecker looked the wrong way. No icing, that's gonna roll down to Wisa. He chooses not to cover, that's a little dangerous. Well, they've got it. They kind of whiff on it. Jay Reese trying to apply some pressure. Here comes Cody Demera. Gets it right back to Reese. Couldn't get around two different Park Rapids defenders. All 5 of their players looking to try and move ahead. Oh, turnover. Reese fakes the one-timer, shoots, missed it wide. Bounces back towards Wiesa. It'll be right behind the net. Still fighting for it. Reese working with Akis and Reitmeyer. And he'll chip it out. Find Funk. It's blocked. And they'll work it around again. Stick is lost. Reese kept it in the zone. Makes a nice move. Trying to make a second one. Back out, Funk. Funk lost it. Finn Henry one-on-one with Cody Demera. Henry had it blocked by Demera. Nice defense. They'll bring it back up top. Jay Reese is still out there. He didn't let Gavin Akis get on that line, so Akis is now out there with Fisher. How to play the second line. Kept in the zone by Park Rapids. Reese to Fisher. Fisher working with Gavin Akis. Fisher will turn it around. Oh my goodness, he sends a defender into the boards. Bring it up top, Hammery, that gets blocked. That was nasty by Garrett Fisher. Price paid by Carter Pitty, the sophomore. Have pity on that man. Taking it up the ice is Park Rapids again. Pitty gonna try and send one near Chandler. He whacks it away. Under 10 minutes to go, first period. Donarski going on and missed at it. Got some help from Tate Hamry. 1-0 Pirates on a goal by Garrett Fisher on the power play. 2:18. Tries again, missed it wide. Grayson Ecker will track it down. Ecker will dump it off through the legs of Evan Schockman, who's now working with this top line. He'll send it into Ecker. Park Rapids trying to take it away and move it up. Tate Hamry can't keep it in the zone. Bit too far, though. With the speed of Connor Ball, move it back to Ecker. Ecker to Fisher. Fisher had Schockman with him. And it'll go all the way back down. Park Rapids will change. It'll be an icing, though. With 9:11 remaining in the first period of play. Pirates will complete second line change and reset everybody. Funk puts one on net, just goes wide. Cody Demera will track it down. Try to wrap it down for Liam Larson. Bit too far for him. Irish trying to keep it in the zone with Grant Funk. Muscling his way through a couple defenders, and it gets whacked out. For another Park Rapids icing. Thank you. Corky Reynolds announced that someone lost a pair of keys. Whoever wants them, go and get them. Maybe that'll incentivize whoever lost their keys to get it. Here's Funk. That got deflected, and coming back the other way is Park Rapids. Working with Haig. And knocked out by Akis. Up top, Brovold got stopped on that penalty shot. We'll whisk that one in. The Panthers, case just joining us, got a penalty shot because Grant Funk dove in front of the net and used his hands. Here comes Mason Reitmeyer, able to get it, move in too high. Will come all the way back out toward Demmer. Used his hands after Chandler came out of net to stop a puck. And he was the one that dove and covered it with his hands. That is illegal, and that warrants a penalty shot. But Chandler made the stop on it. Sent in deep by Reitmeyer. He'll come off for Reese to get back on the ice. Down low, Park Rapids banging off the boards. That might have been a mistake. Garrett Fisher's there to take it. Working behind the net. Jay Reese comes over to help him out. Runs into the official. Park Rapids gets it out. They'll look to push. Brovold, can he beat Hamry there? No! Tate Hamry cuts him off hardcore there. And now, here's Fisher. Ecker trying to help. Fisher almost didn't need the help. Reese will look to keep it in the zone. He does. Makes a move. Chips it around a defender. Park Rapids, though, gets it out. And they'll change. 7:25 to go, first period. 1-0 Pirates. Reese will keep it in the zone. Jay Reese. Ecker down there. His spinning puck. Ecker flattens a man. Haig gets back up. And Hammery, glove save by Wisa. That wasn't Haig who got knocked down. My apologies there. It's Chad Pinanimi. Donarski put one on net. Liam Larson was down there. Hoping to get a deflection. Here's Larson. He'll send it in. Gavinakis will be the first one to get there. I think they wanted to work it up top, but it goes out to center ice. Donarski kind of whiffs on it. That allows Park Rapids to try and move. Finn Henry spins around. Centers one. No, I won't be able to get a shot on it. Taken by Gavinakis. Rylan Hansen out there with him. Chips it way up too far for Liam Larson. And sent back to Hansen. Send that in deep. Pirates will change off and get Garrett Fisher on out there with Reitmeyer and Akis. Fisher dangling, weaving behind the net. Trying to so short side, hit the side of the cage. Back out comes Pinanimi. They'll whisk one all the way down. They'll bang off towards Finn Henry. Park Rapids will get a change. Get Connor Ball back out there. Turned over almost, but Garrett Fisher's there to help. He'll take off 1-on-4. Couldn't split through everybody. Ecker keeps it in the zone. He's got a lane. Missed it wide. Jay Reese spinning around trying to center it. Garrett Fisher wasn't quite where that puck ended up. Back out to center ice in Grant Funk. Pirates are off sides. Ecker gets back off. Nice stutter step move and pretty play by Luisa, and they'll move it up ahead. Taking off with Bryce Zumpke. And we'll go down to the corner. Out to Reese. He wanted to get it up ahead. Had it taken away briefly, but Cody Demera's there to help. And he's up for Ecker. Ecker, nice move. Grayson Ecker, save made by Wisa. Reese over there to try and help. Liam Larson now out there. Keeps it in the zone, but Ecker didn't quite get there in time. Jay Reese will turn up ahead. Reese weaving through. Larson's there to help, but a nice save. As Larson came flying in, had an opportunity there. Didn't quite work out for him. That one gets poked out. Pretty play on defense. Reese will move it ahead. Nice pass, but Larson couldn't quite gather it as cleanly as he wanted to. Finding out the defense, trying to center one for Akis. Wisa couldn't cover. Back out to Hammer. He might rip this one off the post. Hit the corner. And we'll work it back out. Dexter Janik behind Reitmeyer. Tried to send it in deep. Didn't get all of that. 4:10 to go first period. Pirates have the last 4 shots on goal. And Park Rapids will ice the puck. 4:03 remaining. Here comes Garrett Fender. Fisher! And that grazed off of Wisa's glove. Stayed out. Reese working around 2 Park Rapids defenders. Bring it up top. Doesn't pass it to Hamry. Oh, what a crazy deflection by Fisher that almost went into the net. And he kept his stick below the shoulder. That would not have been a high sticking. And now Finn Henry takes off. He's got Pinanimi with him. Finn Henry wide. Trying to work it back up top. Kept in the zone by Park Rapids. They want to center one. Oh, a bit of a whiff on that from Meshke. They'll chip it out up ahead. Grayson Ecker tracks it down. He's not going to have a shot. Trying to whack it up towards Fisher. Jay Reese over there spins, swings, and misses. And he'll come back the other way. 3 minutes to go in the first period. Henry gets around. Dinarski will work a circle. Dump it off down low. Here comes a shot. Chandler says no. Moving is Reitmeyer. He's got Fisher with him. Now you got a 2-on-1. Reitmeyer flicks it over. Fisher couldn't keep it on his stick. Try to do a little chip pass. Those are pretty difficult to grab. And Fisher trying to work this one out. With Akis, he'll come off. Larson now out there. Park Rapids takes it away. 2:23 to go. Akis with a nice steal. Trying to go for Liam Larson. Bit too far. It'll go down in deep. Subke working over there. Larson's got it. Larson, tight angle save. Rebound, score! Liam Larson! A beautiful individual effort. With 2:05 to go in the period. 2-0. Well done by Liam. The Sacred Heart senior. Hawkes gets the assist. Shockman will now come out on the ice for Larson. Give him a break after scoring that goal. Now Shockman's got it. Shockman trying to make a dangle, put one on net, and Lisa makes the save. With 1:52 to go. Face-off one initially by the Pirates, kept in the zone by Grand Funk, finds Gavin Akis in the slot. Reitmeyer, that gets kicked away. 1:40 to go. Another shot, Akis got that one blocked. Park Rapids trying to work it around. Mason Reitmeyer over there to cut that play off. Park Rapids get out of the zone. Yes, they can. Nice bouncing puck, and Easton Brovold will take off. Move it to Gus Peterson, spinning around. One-timer whiffed on it. Shockman's got it. Kind of goes away in front of him. So Gus Peterson will take it back. Dump it off to Brovold. Peterson gets laid out by Funk. That goes behind the net. Working is Park Rapids, trailing by 2. Centering pass, taken away by Grayson Ecker out there with Reese and Shockman. Ecker weaving through traffic. Ecker chips one ahead, and Reese almost put that one away. Back to Reese, 48 seconds remaining. Ecker off the side of the net. Reese there to help. Makes a pretty spin move and takes some extra hits. Fighting through all of that. Moved out Shockman, trying to get it towards Ecker. Ecker down to Reese, spinning with 30 seconds to go. Reese is taking some punishment, just fighting through everything. Back up, Demera! And a save made by Wisa. And back out of the zone and icing on Park Rapids with 15.4 seconds to go. Reese, Fisher, Ecker, Janik, Hamry. In the final 15 seconds of this period, going to try and add one more goal onto the tally. Park Rapids initially won the draw. It's popped up in the air. They've got it. In the final seconds, Finn Henry trying to work around Janik, and he stands him up. Dexter Janik, nice defense. Puck's in the corner. Janik's got it, and he'll take it out to end the period. Well played by Dexter Janik, making a nice defensive play, and the Pirates have a nice play there, and so Brady Chandler finishes that first period. We'll see if he comes out and starts the second, or if Tegan Johnson will be out there for the second period. See what they choose to do. Doubling up the Panthers on shots were the Pirates. And this allows them to take a 2-0 lead on Park Rapids with just over 2 minutes gone by in the period, and with just over 2 minutes remaining in the period is when they tag on those goals. We'll take a break as the Zamboni will make its way out, and we'll get ready for our intermission report. First period of play over, and the Crookston Pirates have a 2-0 lead.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean, Mike, or Matt a call at 281-1178 today, or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Want to own a home, especially your first? Well then, welcome home to the Old National Bank Down Payment Assistance Program. We're here to help you from start to finish and make getting a mortgage a little easier. Plus, you may be eligible for up to $15,000 to use toward your down payment. How's that for a little easier? Everyone deserves a place to call home and a bank to help get them there. Connect with an Old National mortgage lender to learn more. Old National Bank. Get old in your new home.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
First period of hockey in the books, 2-0. The Panthers trail the Crookston Pirates on Senior Day, and the Pirates have a couple of pretty solid goals in this game. 2:18 on the power play, right after the awesome opening line of Evan Schockman, Wyatt Marshall, and Tony Elbinger. Got a good minute and a half on ice time. Out comes the top line. They score immediately at 2:18 on the power play. Garrett Fisher from Grayson Ecker and Jay Reese, and that made it a 1-0 game. Then there wasn't any goals after that for a consistent amount of time. It was 6-1 shots on goal in the Pirates at the time of that Fisher goal, right? And then Park Rapids got 6 shots on goal in a row to make it 7-6 in their favor, and that capped off with one that got by Brady Chandler, but Grant Funk dove and covered it with his hands, and you can't do that. You're able to whack it out. You're allowed to do that. You might get a hand pass credit, but other than that, you're not going to get much of anything else after that. But diving on it and covering it is illegal. That warranted a penalty shot, but it was stuffed by Brady Chandler, and Nettie did a great job with that. Stayed 1-0. After that, there were good opportunities on both sides. The Pirates took a lot of shots on goal, kept getting stopped, and then a wonderful individual effort by Liam Larson, working from behind the net, circling around a couple of defenders, missing a shot, getting his own rebound, and putting it back in at 14:55. And that made it 2-0 Pirates, which is where we stand at the moment. Riley Wiesa for Park Rapids has 14 saves on 16 shots faced. Brady Chandler stopped all 8 shots he faced in that first period. He might start the second period, he might not, as both goaltenders will be getting in this game guaranteed from Coach Hardy. It just depends on when. He says either at the start of the period or in the middle of the second period is when they're going to make that change. And as a reminder, obviously, of course, if you're watching this on YouTube, the rewind button is something you can do. You can also drag it back. But if you missed the senior pregame ceremony with all the parents and everybody out for all 16 seniors, if you missed that and you'd like to see that, just roll right on back, and you'll be able to watch that. There will be no post-game ice ceremony of anything like that. The girls did one, but the boys will not. And they will just be going to the southeast corner of the arena where all their boards of pictures are set up. And one of them even has a bunch of lights around it, which is pretty sweet. I know they like to go all out for those. Everybody will be congregating over there. And obviously, if you're just watching this game, you want to make it down for that, I highly encourage you that you do so. We'll take a break and we'll be back with our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. After 1, Pirates lead 2-0.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
You deserve the best. Earn your degree at University of Minnesota Crookston with the best public dorms in Minnesota, ranked by niche. With over 75 programs, you'll easily find the best fit for you. In this close-knit community, you're just around the corner from your new best friends. Plus, the U of M system has the lowest cost after financial aid in the state, so you receive the best value for your education. University of Minnesota Crookston. Small campus, big degree. The best of both worlds.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Minnesota, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Now on the Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. Excuse me. Wrap up of that Crookston Pirates game against Foston over on KROX Radio. Seeing if we have an update on that. I haven't heard a new one. Chris Fee's out there calling that game. Once we get that, we'll let you know. Now, though, other girls' scores we have. East Grand Forks in front of Stephen Argyle, 28-17 at the end of the first half there. Climax Fisher beat the Northern Freeze 80-46. And Lake of the Woods in front of Goodrich Grigla, 41-38. That game is winding down. Sacred Heart, they're beating Red Lake County Central, 40-23. End of the first half there. Other girls' scores. Might be it on what we have so far. It is boys' side. What can we tell you there? War Road in front of Kitson County Central, 38-27. To all our Park Rapids fans listening into this game, Nevis is in front of Park Rapids, 33-20. Hawley in front of Frazee, 30-26. Nobin Waubun about to beat Kelleher Northome. They're up 97-58 on them. Cass Lake Bena is in front of Bagley, 60-52. At the Northern Freeze in front of BGMR, 83-59. Winnemac in front of Climax Fisher, 43-32. And Red Lake County at the end of the first half are in front of Sacred Heart, 37-24. At the end of the first half, it's not close. And it just shows how dominant the Rebels have been throughout the course of the year. And in case you're wondering on boys hockey, Roseau and War Road are playing today. It's 6-0 War Road with 5 minutes left in the second period. And that's a classic rivalry game as Roseau made the 20-mile drive uptown, and I'm sure they're regretting doing so at the current moment. War Road has taken it to them. War Road takes it to a lot of teams. Not to Hibbing, though, who shut them out. That Hibbing Chisholm team is something else. They're playing East Grand Forks. I got to see if we can find a score of that. But that is a dandy game. Hibbing Chisholm, who I think is probably my pick to win the state title right now against the defending state champion who's found their groove over in East Side. That's got to be a fun game that those fans are taking in right now. We've got a fun game here that we're taking in right now. 2-0 Pirates of the lead. Both teams have made their way back out onto the ice. We're about to get this second period started. Buddy getting there, bit of stretches in, and the official says, hey, enough of that, let's play. Brady Chandler will start the second period in net. Pirates will move right to left on offense, so start their top line. Everybody lining up, and we're ready to go. Second period on. Face-off won by Tate Hamry. Fighting with Finn Henry, who's going to send him all the way to the back corner. Finn Henry will take it away. Fire one popped away in the air and into the netting and out of play. Pirates are looking to add some more here. Park Rapids trying to get on the board. That one hit the crossbar. So a post for Park Rapids, and now Garrett Fisher will take off, and glove save. That's a pretty one by Wisa. And Park Rapids faithful will cheer that. Face off out to Ecker. Chip it over Tate Hamry. He'll fire. Wisa got a piece of that. Back out Pinanimi. Pinanimi over to Henry. Henry working with Tarola. Got hit along the boards by Ecker. Tarola. Narski's there to cut him off. Back out Ecker. Ecker to Reese. Reese trying to get around Pinanimi. Goes back to Ecker. Pass went a little too far. Bounces towards Hamry. Save made. Back to Fisher. Fisher's got it. He'll fire. Too tall. Reese will work its way back. Move it up to Narski. Save made by Wisa. Wherever, nobody saw where it was, but it got cleared out by Park Rapids. Back out to Narski. He'll whack it around the boards hard. It'll be tracked down by Park Rapids. Bit over skated. They got to get rid of this. Kept in the zone. Hamry does that twice. Just standing completely still. Now he'll move away from his. Keep it in the zone post. And taken away by Grayson Ecker. Oh, nice move. Ecker, another one. Save made, rebound. It kicks outside. Park Rapids, can they get out of the zone? Yes, they can. Donarski couldn't stop that. Novachardi will make that change. Park Rapids will look to move up ahead. Liam Larson already has a goal in this game. Dumping it off for Akis. Akis gets spun around and hit into the boards. Pressure there by Gus Peterson. Akis comes over and lost the puck. Back outside, Cody Demra flicks one and almost goes in. Liam Larson was down there, tries to whip it through. Back to the corner, Mason Reitmeyer. Around the edge, Larson. Taken away by Gus Peterson. Park Rapids desperately needing a change. Snagged by Akis. Akis trying to center one. Taken away by Haig. Haig will move along the red line. And sandwich. Was Brovold. Got hit by a couple Pirate players. Reitmeyer. Larson was heading off the ice. He will do so now. And iced by the Pirates. 14:07 to go, second period. Face off one by Park Rapids. Bring it down low, pinned up by Tate Hamry, and on the move comes Grayson Ecker. He'll weave with Reese and Fisher working with him. He'll give it off to Fisher. Fisher, hesitation behind Ecker. He'll still track it down. Reese over there to try and help. Park Rapids can't get it out. Good play by Donarski. Ecker back to Donarski, but he wasn't there. Goes out of the zone now. Donarski, bit of a stumble. Trying to get it back to Fisher. Popped up. Luisa. Got hit hard by Fisher. Now it comes back. Opportunity for Park Rapids. That gets blocked. Pirates have the first 5 shots on goal. Riley Luisa stopped everything he's seen. Turned over. Rolls toward Chandler. Whack it away. And move it back ahead. That pass a bit too far, but now Ecker's got it. Ecker spinning around, trying to find Fisher. Gets whacked out by Park Rapids. Can't get out of the zone yet. Now they do. Pass a bit too far. Tipped, though, by Finn Henry. Funk will track it down. 4 minutes gone by. Second period. Park Rapids a chance, but overskated it. Finn Henry's there. Had it broken up by Reese. It bounces back again. Who wants the puck? Either Tarola or Henry. And now Garrett Fisher has a lane. Garrett Fisher working with Reese. Fisher stop. Fine. Reese broken up. A defensive pursuit. Reese takes a big hit. That was knocked away by Colton Hauser. Up top, that pass was intercepted by Henry and sent back by Dylan Larson, his first shift on the ice tonight. Henry, Tarola had it knocked away. Dylan Larson had Mason Reitmeyer all the way down the ice. He was yelling Dylan, but didn't get. Well, he wanted out of that. Now taking off Cody Demra. Demra all the way in. Demra, save made by Awisa. Went full speed, did Cody. And very upset that he did not score. Face off, Reitmeyer, save made, loose. Akis, can he put that one in? He can! Gavin Akis scores on Wisa, and it's 3-0. Well, the Pirates have a 3-0 lead. Park Rapids will move it in. Shot, save made. Popped up, nice catch. Mike Chandler. Nolan Larson, Mason Reitmeyer get the assists. Puck will go all the way down off the draw. Garrett Fisher. He's got it, and he lost it. Brovold came in and knocked it away from him. Fisher's now lost his stick. Oh, what a save by Chandler as that popped out in front. And Chandler was able to stuff that shot from Chrissinger. High off the boards, Larson Liam tried to get it ahead to Reese. No dice there. Back to Liam Larson. Again, trying to find some members of that top line. Isaiah Donarski will send it in deep. Pirates are offside. Now they're good. And Park Rapids is going to ice this puck. 11:05 to go. That stick that Garrett Fisher had broken. So after the Park Rapids icing, Pirates win the draw initially. Garrett Fisher in a fight. Eckert trying to help out, made a nice pin. Nice pass, though, to get it out of the zone for Park Rapids. Taken back by Jay Reese. They are onside. Fisher. Eckert didn't see it was coming his way. He'll track it down on the corner. Spin it around. Good physicality being played over there by Levi Meshke. He'll work it out to Reese. Reese had that taken away by Connor Ball. Pirates there to help defensively. Had it taken away by the ever-casual Tate Hammer. There's a collision around Chandler. Now trying to get back to him. And I don't know if Chandler got a piece of that, but he stuck his leg out trying to. Connor Ball is a bit shaken up, but he'll stay in the play. Reese goes down legally. They're going to try and get it back to Ball again. Oh, it gets tipped by Fisher, who comes off. Park Rapids will look to set things up. They run into each other. Had the puck taken by Larson. Larson, that pass deflected. Grant Funk's now got it. Funk moving in. Funk has a lane. Save made. Rebound. Larson gets stuffed by Wisa. And he can't cover. He's still trying. Now he does. Oh, and Larson thought he had another one. With 9:43 remaining. I'd wager he... probably wanted that shot. Puck trickles, and that's offside. Demera doesn't touch it again, though, so they'll get back on. Pass up ahead. Park Rapids will send it in deep. 9:25 to go. 3-0. Pirates with the lead. Out to Reitmeyer. Try to make a dangle. Had the puck lost. Good pressure there by the Pirates. Park Rapids doesn't have the shot pass they want. Funk's there. Here's Demera. Tipped up ahead. Almost got it to Liam Larson. Gavin Ock is still applying pressure. Here comes Larson. He's got it. He'll fire. Too tall. Reitmeyer there. Reitmeyer's got it again in the slot. Backhand. This goes wide. Approaching the halfway mark of the second period. Up ahead, Park Rapids. He'll get up to Finn Henry. One-on-one with Cody Demera. Brings him outside. Henry trying to make a move. Got through everybody. Can't get a shot, though, as it rolls to Chandler. With 8:22 remaining. Top line back out there. Try to get a shot off. That gets knocked down by Hamry, here comes Zecker fighting with Brovold. Brovold was able to get away from that. That was not easy to do. Working it around is Fisher. Reese trying to get it back to Fisher, back out to Ecker. That one turned over. Reese, he's there, loose in front, short side. Just missed up top. Taken back by Garrett Fisher. He'll fire, missed that one wide. Rides off the wall, and it's brought back out. 7.5 minutes to go in the period. Here's Brovold. Brovold trying to go all the way in, too tall above Chandler. Almost said towel. I ain't from the south. Now bring it back up top. I don't want to be in the south right now. They have a whole inch of ice and 10 below wind chills in Mississippi and Alabama. Y'all can have it. I'm okay with this. Here's Akis. Dylan Larson. He doesn't have a varsity goal yet. They try to send it for Akis. Dylan Larson down there. Oh, he just missed it. And Coach Hardy couldn't believe he missed that. Here's Hamry trying to go down low. Both the Larsons are down there. Liam Larson has a goal. Dylan Larson has an assist today. And Dylan Larson has all assists this year for the Pirates. Doesn't have a goal yet on his card. Has a few on the JV side. 6:50 to go. And now Park Rapids will bring it back up front. Shot gets blocked. Down behind net. Larson, Liam, trying to find Dylan. Nice stick play. Here comes Mason Reitmeyer, working with Dylan Larson. Reitmeyer wide. And caught by Wisa. Although that wasn't really on net. That took a significant change. That'll be it for Brady Chandler. He will come to the bench. His senior day's done. Tegan Johnson will make his way out onto the ice. The Mayville State baseball commit. And right off the draw, Garrett Fisher tags one in, makes it 4-0. This one was going to be ice, but it's going to roll on net. They wave it off. 4-0. This one's not icing. Coming out immediately is Tegan Johnson. He's in the game now. He might have to make a save here. Moving in. Nice block by Grant Funk. So Fisher with 2 today. Here comes Funk. Grant Funk. Dumping it off. Reese back to Funk. Gets around. Oh, he scored! Oh, what a goal by Grant Funk! Just took off and beat Wisa. He was still pinned along the post. He can't believe that got by him. Grant Funk defies the laws of physics. It's 5-0. Now the Pirates will make a full line change. Get the second line out there after that goal. Garrett Fisher and Jay Reese. Get the assists on that. Gavin Akis will move it in. Now Akis. He wants one. Wisa stops that. That was 2 goals in 34 seconds. So face-off coming with 5:20 to go. And a 5-0 Pirate lead. Amory. That spins in the zone, kept alive by Liam Larson. Park Rapids trying to get this one out. That gets cut off by Larson initially, but then they do get it out. Too far up ahead, though. Isaiah Donarski bangs it off the boards around Finn Henry. Nearly got it to Mason Reitmeyer. Park Rapids moving in. Henry, kick save, Tegan Johnson. He's now got to save on senior night. Pirates will ice the puck. 4:53 remaining. Keep everybody involved. He does Coach Hardy, meaning he does a wonderful job of that. That faceoff goes all the way down. And turning on the speed is Liam Larson. Just couldn't quite get there. Went so fast he had to use his knee to stop himself. He'll go back to the bench after that full sprint. And in a little bit of pain, but looks like he might be all right. Donarski with it. 4.5 minutes to go, second period. Pirates up 5. That cross-ice pass got intercepted. Now it's taken back by Reitmeyer. Evan Schockman is out there now. Reitmeyer will just wait. Things up. Donarski off the boards for Akis. Mark Rapids keeping good pressure. It's up to Evan Schockman. Schockman moving in, just wide. Put a lot of steam on that. We'll go all the way out to Donarski, who's going to try and defend that. It'll roll by Tegan Johnson. Evan Akis with it. Out there with Hudson Rick and Evan Schockman. Akis going all the way in. Akis missed it wide. Coach Hardy couldn't believe that one either. Cody Demra's now with it. Up to Schockman. He's with Dylan Larson. Schockman. Fight shot. Save made by Wisa. That was really close. Trying to get the senior a goal. Oh, and an extra push. And still some whacking of the stick. And Schockman's going to get a 5-minute. Oh, no, it was just number 5. 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike for that extra push. It's with an unsportsmanlike conduct foul. So Garrett Fisher says, I'm just going to try and go shorthanded. And I think Fisher's going to get hit with that. He was just barely offside. Mark Rapids on the power play. Pirates have a lot of shorthanded goals this year. 3:13 to go. Gonna look to add some more. Running around, bring it back up top. One-timer, glove save. Tegan Johnson. Tegan's had his moments of brilliance this year. He does have a shutout. Played Hopkins really tough. A few wins on his card. A very talented goalie in his own right. Here comes a shot, another glove save. Tegan Johnson, of course, as we mentioned, the Mayville State baseball commit. He'll use his glove any chance he can. Mark Rapids winning the draw again. Trying to get one on the board. And oh, they do! Right, as we mentioned, a power play goal. Put in by Ethan Tarola. And Park Rapids is on the board. So Henry and Chrissinger get the credit for the assist at 14-13 on the power play. So now back to 5-on-5. Here comes Finn Henry again. Earning up the speed, waiting. Centers one. Reese knocked it down. It's loose in front. Swing and a miss by Pinanini. And back the other way comes Jay Reese. Pirates trying to get this one back quickly. Reese, a save made. Trying to get a rebound back outside. Denarski waits. He'll fire. That gets blocked. Fighting for it. It gets out of the zone. Finn Henry going to try and track this one down. Going all the way in. Denarski shoves him away. Centering pass for Gus Peterson. Dylan Larson is there to cut it off. Denarski flicks it out of the zone. Jay Reese. Good pressure from Hudson Rick. They're offsides. Under 2 minutes to go and a 5-1 lead for the Pirates. Here's Grant Funk. He's got a goal in this game. Short side save made. Sign to center one for Ecker. Now be sent back in deep. Pirates trying to pursue it. Out in the corner. Liam Larson. Try and move back the other way. It's deflected. Garrett Fisher. And hold on to that. Park Rapids can't get out of the zone. Grant Funk with a save. Fires over the glove of Wisa. Garrett Fisher will fight behind it. He's got it. Fisher working in. Save made by Wisa. Can't cover. Back out to Ecker. He's backing in. Creating his own space. Save and almost. Larson almost put that one in. Trying to center. Gets taken away. 40 seconds to go in the period. Here's a tight angle shot. Tegan Johnson stops that. 37.5 seconds to go. Face off to Johnson's left. We'll wrap this one around. Park Rapids scored the last goal. They got a chance for another, just wide. And another shot that gets blocked into the netting. 22.3 seconds to go. Bring it up top. And broken up. Big hit to try and keep it in the zone. It's whacked out by the Pirates. Wave icing off. Park Rapids behind net. Final seconds of the period. They'll kill that time down. Second period comes to an end. 5-1. Pirate offense has 5 goals so far. They'll look to add more and try and run some more clock, get into running time maybe if they're lucky in the third period. And now you had Tegan Johnson get 4 saves. We'll talk about Brady Chandler's day as he's done now on senior day. And then everybody in the box, Coach Hardy just coming over and talking with Tegan, reassuring him. And he's got a smile on his face, as Coach Hardy tends to do. He's a very positive guy. We appreciate that out of him. They're about to do the chuck-a-puck here. We're 2 periods gone by. Pirates have a 5-1 lead over Park Rapids. We will take a break, and we'll be back here with the We'll be coming back with our second period stats after this on KROX TV.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
You deserve the best. Earn your degree at University of Minnesota Crookston with the best public dorms in Minnesota, ranked by niche. With over 75 programs, you'll easily find the best fit for you. In this close-knit community, you're just around the corner from your new best friends. Plus, the U of M system has the lowest cost after financial aid in the state, so you receive the best value for your education. University of Minnesota Crookston. Small campus, big degree. The best of both worlds.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston. It is our privilege to serve the Crookston community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, skilled nursing care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also offer many employment opportunities with great benefits, on-site daycare, and a scholarship program. Contact us today at 218-281-3424 or benedictinecrookston.org.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
Trap shooting,
hockey, basketball,
wrestling.
So we have a lot of sports.
and there is
orchestra,
Band,
choir,
visual arts,
speech, theater,
Leo Club.
and Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot of going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
my education destination.
For over 45 years, Grove Mechanical has been the trusted choice for heating and cooling solutions in Crookston and the surrounding communities. From furnace repairs to air conditioning installations, we're committed to keeping your home comfortable year-round. We're proud to support this community and all its athletes. Best of luck to the Crookston Pirates this season. Grove Mechanical is behind you all the way.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
Looking for some family fun? Come to Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream. Sizzling hot, made-to-order pizza with all your favorite toppings. Cool off with our delicious hand-scooped ice cream. So many flavors and so much fun. And don't forget our game room, packed with excitement for kids of all ages. Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream, Crookston, Minnesota. Call us or stop by today.
Good times to be together. Happy Joe's.
Back here at the Crookston Sports Center. 5-1, Pirates with the lead. It's been a fun game for the Pirates here on senior night. 3 goals for the Pirates at 5 minutes. Gabanakis from Dylan Larson and Mason Reitmeyer. Then I wait a few minutes later at 10:37. Garrett Fisher sniped one off a face-off win from Grayson Ecker, and that shot had some mustard on it. That was a rocket. I don't think any high school goalie in the state was probably able to stop that. That made it a 4-0 game, and then Grand Funk added one 38 seconds later. 2 goals in a 38-second span for what I guarantee you feels like the 3rd or 4th time it's been that specific number of seconds this year. But Grant Funk, another good show of individual effort, and he made a near impossible angle. His left skate was behind the red line and still beat Wisa, who's just sat there staring at the post, wondering if he was cursed, if the post let him down, if he didn't pay him enough money, whatever it was, it got by Wisa. And it became a 5-0 lead. Although a couple minutes after that, an unsportsmanlike penalty put Park Rapids on the power play after the Pirates made a goalie change, and Ethan Tarola was able to cash in on the power play off assists from Finn Henry and Braden Krissinger, and the Panthers have a 5-1 lead. For goalie saves, Riley Wisa, he has been hammered today. 14 in the first, 16 in the second. 30 saves on 35 shots faced. Brady Chandler ended the day with 8 saves in the first and 5 in the second before he got pulled. Tegan Johnson made 4 saves for a total of 17 saves on 18 shots faced. For Pirate goaltenders, Johnson will be the man in net for the 3rd period. We'll take another break. Be back with our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. Pirates lead 5-1.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean, Mike, or Matt a call at 281-1178 today or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
Waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name.
You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Want to own a home, especially your first? Well then, welcome home to the Old National Bank Down Payment Assistance Program. We're here to help you from start to finish and make getting a mortgage a little easier. Plus, you may be eligible for up to $15,000 to use toward your down payment. How's that for a little easier? Everyone deserves a place to call home and a bank to help get them there. Connect with an Old National mortgage lender to learn more. Old National Bank. Get old in your new home.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Minnesota, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
On the Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update, final score from Pirate girls basketball. They were up at halftime, but couldn't maintain it. Fell to Foston 54 to 48 in a close game we were able to hear on KROX radio today. Other scores we have for you: junior high boys basketball beat Bagley 42 to 30. Of course, the game before us was Roseau beating Crookston 2-1 in overtime. And JV in this one was a 7-7 tie. Climax Fisher beat the Northern Friesen girls basketball 86 to 40. Kelleher North over Noman Waubun 76 to 39. Winnemac beat Climax Fisher in boys basketball 67 to 51. Northern Fries beat BGMR 90 to 61. Monoman Waubun hit triple digits on Kelleher Northome, beat them 101 to 66. And one of the best hockey games of the state so far, it was Hibbing. They beat East Grand Forks 4-3 on the road. Hibbing Chisholm Co-op. They did a wonderful job beating the Green Wave. Although we were talking about in the noontime news, the one time you don't really want the Green Wave to lose is when they play these Northeastern teams who go in and just cause havoc on everybody else. We'll do one big run through at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update at the end of the game. We'll take one last break, and we will be back here on KROX TV for the third period.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
You deserve the best. Earn your degree at University of Minnesota Crookston with the best public dorms in Minnesota, ranked by niche. With over 75 programs, you'll easily find the best fit for you. In this close-knit community, you're just around the corner from your new best friends. Plus, the U of M system has the lowest cost after financial aid in the state, so you receive the best value for your education. University of Minnesota Crookston. Small campus, big degree. The best of both worlds.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling, spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
We're back here and ready to start the third period of play between Crookston and Park Rapids in a 5-1 game. Pirates will be moving left to right on your screen. And we are underway, moving in, and had to get poked back out pretty quickly. High Park Rapids. This is the first period you haven't had a whistle in the first 10 seconds. Improvement. It's Finn Henry. We'll send it in toward Tate Hamry. They'll be sent in deep by Park Rapids. They'll change, send Pinanimi back off. Pirates with a 5-1 lead here. They'll reset. Park Rapids trying to make something happen. Tegan Johnson in net. Did not get the start, but on senior night, both goalies get in. Up ahead, Garrett Fisher. And it taken away by Brovold. Brovold trying to center one. Dinarski able to break that one up. Find Jay Reese. He'll whisk it out to Grayson Ecker while Park Rapids was trying to change. Ecker moving in, trying to feed it through. No dice there. We'll come back the other way. Ecker will come off the ice. Here's Fisher. All got between two defenders. Back door! No dice on that one. That was close. And it'll bring it back up. Will Park Rapids moving in with Coulter Haig. He'll wrap that one around the boards. Here comes a shot, and Johnson tried to catch that one from Levi Meshke, but it was too wide in front of him. Go behind the net. Trying to whack it out. Comes a shot that goes beyond and behind the net. Out comes Mason Reitmeyer. And work down low. Mason Reitmeyer keeps this one in the zone. Angling, trying to split around the defense. Akis backdoor off the side of the cage. And up along the boards. I think Akis thought he had the puck pinned, but Larson's got it. Feeding Funk, and he scores! Grant Funk scores his second goal of the game. That was a great pass. And it's 6-1. I-4, here comes Tate Hamry. Hamry works around. Down low, he'll pull it back up top. Trying to find Reitmeyer. Liam Larson and Gavin Akis get the assists on that goal. Now they'll move back down again. Garrett Fisher chasing it down. Grant Funk's got 2 today. Fisher's got 2. Liam Larson's got 1. And Gavanakis has got 1. Working behind the net now. Park Rapids a chance to answer. That gets broken up, and Jay Reese will take off. Reese trying to split the legs of the defender. That doesn't work. Finn Henry trying to work it back up top. Coming right off of a change was Park Rapids. Tate Hammer will be down to get it. Be sent in deep. Hinanimi centers one. Tegan Johnson stops that, and he'll dive and cover. .23 remaining. Down low, Donarski, bring it back out to Jay Reese. Jay Reese had it taken away by Tarola, the goal scorer for Park Rapids. Players go down behind in the corner. Reese has got it again. Now he's got some room to escape. It'll look to pass. Nice feed to Fisher. Fisher working with Ecker. But Fisher was offside. He overskated the puck, so it'll bring back out and sent in deep by Rylan Hansen. My net. Oh, it's loose in front, and it rolls right to Isa, who had to stop that. That was almost an own goal. Stay 6-1, 12:43 to go. Face off, trickles near the net again, but Park Rapids will take it. It's past 9 o'clock here. There's a tripping coming against the Pirates. Finn Henry. Lost in. Gavanakis will touch the puck. Penalty on the way. Rylan Hansen will go to the box. Park Rapids on the power play. Off one, Grand Funk's got it. They'll go all the way down. And bring it back around. Pressure from Gavanakis. Couldn't take it away. Moving in is Park Rapids. Trying to do a dangle that time around was Owen Hoverson. Pops up near Tegan Johnson, and he'll dive and cover. 12 minutes even remaining. Down in the corner. Bring it back up top. Park Rapids on the power play. They have a goal on the power play already, and they almost got another one. Bounces in front, walked away by Grant Funk. He'll look to get it out. Almost does. Will be sent in deep by Park Rapids again. Connor Ball to Brovold. Brovold doesn't have anything. He'll work his way back around. He wants to shoot it. Johnson with the save. Demara got it out. And now taking off is Liam Larson and trying to work his way around. He lost his stick, though, trying to be the first one to get there. On the move is Brovold. Brovold had that blocked. Kept it near his feet. Garrett Fisher over there. Hard around the boards and in still. Park Rapids trying to work it down low. Here's an opportunity for them. That goes through the crease. Looking for Gus Peterson. 25 seconds left on the Rylan Hansen trip. And now Funk. Pardon me, that was Demara. Trying to work it around. Demara's got it. He'll move forward and just whisk it away from everybody else. Funk will come off the ice. Tate Hamry back on. And Park Rapids has it again with Hoverson. Penalty ending now, no icing. Hansen will take off back to the bench. Jay Reese back out there for the Pirates. Park Rapids trying to center one. They try again, and it's still loose. Oh, nice save by Tegan Johnson. Able to stop that one from Tarola. Shot deflected. It's still loose again, and it's out again. All the way down. And they wave off icing at the very last second. And now, hey, did they get it in? It is in! Garrett Fisher! The official waited until the puck was an inch away from the red line to say, no, that's not icing. And a hat trick for Garrett Fisher on senior day. And we're now in running time. It's under 10 minutes to go. Park Rapids wants to change that. Fisher will go across ice. That hits off the heel of Jay Reese. And still able to get the puck, and he'll get tripped. On a pretty clear one. Clock will continue to run. Now it means this game will end before 9:20. Probably wrap up our post game, given the Josh Hardy interview around 9:30 or so. Up top, Ecker. Luisa got in for that trip. Dump it back off. Reese, head pass. Fisher, save made. Why Marcella out there on this power play? They want to get him his first varsity goal. With a third period in running time, that's where you try to get these seniors out. How cool of a story would that be? Ecker wants him. It's still loose. Oh, Coach Hardy wants it. It's still loose again. Reese waiting. Reese, he wants Marcella. He's just going to stay that big frame down low. Bring it across. And down to Reese. Reese weaving through Marcella. He's almost got it. Reese will peel it back out. He didn't want to shoot the open net. Marcella tries again. It almost goes in. Oh, I love this. And, Grayson Ecker going over at Coach Hardy and putting the sign saying that was so close. And Marcella will stay out there. With 44 seconds left on the penalty and 8 minutes to go in the period. This is awesome. I really hope this pays off. Ecker, Marcella down there with the puck. Had it taken away, but Ecker keeps it in the zone. Gonna try and find him in the middle. Ecker spins around. Marcella just outside the crease. Ecker waiting. Will go across. Fisher. He'll peel it back out of the zone. And Marcella will come off. Slams his stick down. He knew he almost had one. Here's Fisher. Fisher, nice pass. Tate Hamry's all alone. And Hamry back to Fisher. And he made a good save to Luisa. Now some extra pushing and shoving. Liam Larson didn't like that. Penalty over. New line coming out there. Tony Elbinger back on for the first time since the opening shift on his senior night. Wearing number 30. He'd be wearing 32 if he was in net. 7 minutes to go in this one. Puck will go all the way out. Dexter Janik and Grant Funk in pursuit. Tegan Johnson in net. Nice pass from Janik up ahead of Liam Larson. Couldn't keep it on his stick. Dylan Larson comes flying in. Larson up ahead. Liam gets flattened out. Move it up ahead to Dylan. Dylan to Liam. Liam 3-on-2. You got Elbinger down here. Larson takes a shot. Save May goes the other way. I think he was hoping for a rebound. Park Rapids back the other direction. Janik out to Liam Larson again. 2-on-1. Now 2-on-2. He's working with Elbinger, trying to go up to him, just a bit too far in front. Elbinger will move it out. Larson dumped off. Dylan, too tall. And it'll go all the way back out to Janik. Park Rapids, though, will get it out of the zone. 6 minutes to go. Owen Larson just hit somebody down on the ice away from the play. Grant Funk will take off, kind of overskate it. Gavanakis, Isaiah Donarski, Evan Shockman back out there. Hawkins centers one. Funk save by Wisa, and he barely got a piece of that. Almost a hat trick for the junior. Finn Henry working against Tony Elbinger. Elbinger still pursuing. Henry working in. Had an open wraparound. They center one. It's loose. Johnson kicked it away, and it gets back outside. Gavanakis, one-timer Pinanini, and that missed up high. And I think we have a trip on Park Rapids. So take two. But it's going to be 5-on-5 as Tony Elbinger got hit with an unsportsmanlike. I don't know if he said something or I don't know what that was, but it's going to be 5-on-5. There are going to be coincidental minor penalties is what they'll call. Bit of a bizarre moment there. I don't know what Elbinger did, and I don't think he did either. Here's a deflection, and Park Rapids scores. As that was tipped in. By Brovold. And 7-2. Now it's under 4.5 to go. Here comes Park Rapids again. They'll send one near net. Trying to wrap one through, nothing there. And now weaving through is Gus Peterson. Pirates to try and move back the other way. Evan Shockman, nice move. Couldn't keep it on his stick. Bryce Zupke and Gus Peterson get the assists on the Brovold goal. Under 4 minutes remaining. Mason Reitmeyer move it up to Reese. And Reese continuing his moves. He's got Rylan Hansen, Evan Shockman with him. Reese, Shockman blocked. Up into the netting and out of play. Off the face-off, they're going to keep trying here. We're going in toward Marsala. Oh, he almost had it again as they bring it back out toward the middle. He's just waiting. Reese dangling through traffic. Marsala's got it, and he loses it trying to spin around. I'll bring it back out the other way. Fisher, Reese, and Marshall, the two best passers on this team. The only reason they're out there right now is to try and feed it to big number 26. Here's Fisher. Kind of bang it around the boards and send it in deep. Park Rapids were originally the first ones to get there. Marshall is waiting all alone down low. Now he's got some people pushing him around, and he gets pushed to the ground. Bumps right back up. 2:35 to go. Reese dumps it off. Sends one. Marshall tipped it. It's loose again. If that went in off of the Park Rapids stick, Marshall would have had that goal, which would have been an own goal for his first one and would have been very anticlimactic. 2:20 to go. Here's Fisher. He's moving all the way in on his own. Save made. Back out Demera. One-timer. Oh, it's tipped in. Did he get it? Did he get it? I think he got it. He tipped it in. He tipped it in. Wyatt Marsala. And he's swarmed by the Pirates out on the ice. An incredible goal for his first of his career. It's 8-2. That is awesome. All the effort they put in all year. And a beautiful play by Wyatt Marsala. And they'll grab that puck for him. And Cody Demra got the assist, as did Garrett Fisher. If I had to pick a favorite moment of the Pirate year so far, I think that's going to be that for me. Minute 55 remaining, Pirates up 8-2. That was awesome. Here's Dexter Janik. He'll work this one around. Question becomes, who do you get now? You got a little time. Maybe you could try one more. Here's a shot. Tegan Johnson. Did he stop that? It's inside his pad. That went in between his pad and his leg. That was great. If you've been following this Pirate team for a while, whenever they get into big leads, they've tried to put a bunch of these seniors out there and look to get their first goal of the year. Now you got Tony Elbinger working with this Larson and Ecker line. It's taken away by Henry. Kick save, Johnson. Big rebound. Another chance. That one goes wide. 1 minute remaining in what's been an awesome game for the Pirates today. Oh, wide open lane. Gus Peterson missed that one wide. Try to center one. Park Rapids is doing whatever they can just to try and add another one on the board. Kept in the zone by Park Rapids. Chance for Henry. Behind Spinorama, and no dice there. Elbinger broke that one up. That one loose behind Tegan Johnson. It's up in front and whacked out by Dexter Janik. And all the way down. Liam Larson out there. Grayson Ecker going to pursue this. Trying to get it to Elbinger. That could have been close. Final seconds, Park Rapids will try to get the last laugh with Brovold. Johnson saves that, and on senior night, the Crookston Pirates win it 8-2, and hugs still for Wyatt Marshall on the bench as he capped off this moment with an amazing spark. There's a bit of extra pushing and shoving at the end of that play. Donarski just telling him to get away from him. That'll end the game. What a game this ends up being here at the Crookston Sports Center on senior night. The Pirates win 8-2. And they'll do the handshakes here. Even after the little extracurricular, everybody will still shake hands, let those tempers cool down a little bit. And still applause coming whenever they call Wyatt Marsala's name. We talked to him the last Pirate win. He was the man we spoke to because they came so close. And we asked him, you guys, they keep trying to feed it to you. You almost got it. But Cody Demmer hit a one-timer, and Wyatt Marsala tipped it in perfectly. That's a play that some of the top-line players have tried, and it hasn't worked. And Marsala did it pitch perfect. That was awesome and a great way to cap off senior night. 8-2, Pirates win. We'll take a break and be back with our Riverview Health post-game show after this.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
You deserve the best. Earn your degree at University of Minnesota Crookston with the best public dorms in Minnesota, ranked by niche. With over 75 programs, you'll easily find the best fit for you. In this close-knit community, you're just around the corner from your new best friends. Plus, the U of M system has the lowest cost after financial aid in the state, so you receive the best value for your education. University of Minnesota Crookston. Small campus, big degree. The best of both worlds.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Minnesota because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Final score from the Crookston Sports Center, 8-2. The Pirates get the win on senior night. Great ceremony pregame in front of all their fans and the parents coming down, and it turned into what was a phenomenal game on offense for the Pirates. They score 2 in the first, 3 in the second, 3 in the third. Park Rapids, none of the first, 1 in the second and 1 in the third, make it 8-2. Goals were as follows: 2:18 first period on the power play. It was Garrett Fisher on assist from Grayson Ecker and Jay Reese. And then at 14:55, Crookston got one from Liam Larson, assisted by Gavin Aukus. Second period at 5 minutes even. Crookston got one from Gavin Aukus on an assist from Dylan Larson and Mason Reitmeyer. At 10:37, Garrett Fisher scored right off a face-off on a one-timer shot. Grayson Ecker with the assist because he won the draw. At 11:15, Grant Funk scored his first of the game. Garrett Fisher got the assist along with Jay Reese. And then Park Rapids got their first of the game on the power play at 14:13. Ethan Taroloff, an assist from Finn Henry and Braden Chrissinger. Third period, 2:19. Grant Funk got his second, assisted by Liam Larson and Gavin Aukus. Then at 7:07, Garrett Fisher scored a hat trick, his third of the game, unassisted. Again at 7:07. It was running time until 12:32 when Park Rapids got one from Easton Brovold on assist from Bryce Zupke and Gus Peterson. And then at 14:46, my favorite goal of the year, Wyatt Marcella, who they've been trying to get a goal all year on senior night. His first of his varsity career, Cody Demera and Garrett Fisher got the assists on that. Demera with a slap shot from the blue line, and Marcella tipped it in flawlessly. That's something you practice a lot and very rarely get right, and Marcella delivered it. They kept trying to feed it to him. That was amazing. That's why I love high school sports. The only reason Garrett Fisher and Jay Reese are out there was to try and give him the puck, and it was Cody Demera who gave him the best chance because, of course, that's how it worked out. But it did work out. An amazing moment there, 8-2. Pirates get the win. They're now 12-6-1 on the year, and they will be taking on Roseau tomorrow night. Park Rapids falls to 6-12. On goalie saves, it was a busy day for Riley. 13 saves in the first, 16 in the second, and 9 in the third for 39 saves on 47 shots faced. Brady Chandler started the game, had 8 in the first, then 5 in the second before they switched him out for Tegan Johnson. He had 4 in the second and 10 in the third. So Johnson had 14 saves, Chandler had 13 for 27 total saves on 29 shots faced for the Pirates in what ended up being a really fun, emotional game for a lot of people. You know, senior night, it sometimes kind of highlights some bad moments depending on who you might be connected with and who isn't present with you. I know not everybody was truly happy at that site, but having a game like this kind of brightens up the spirits and then adds on to the celebration for those who absolutely loved it. So that was a fantastic moment. I was glad to bring it along to you here on KROX TV. We'll take a break and we'll be back. Have the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Josh Hardy. We'll also look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update after this.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston. It is our privilege to serve the Crookston community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, skilled nursing care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also offer many employment opportunities with great benefits, on-site daycare, and a scholarship program. Contact us today at 218-281-3424 or benedictinecrookston.org.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
trap shooting,
hockey, basketball,
wrestling. So we have a lot of sports.
and there is
orchestra,
Band,
choir, visual arts,
speech,
theater,
Leo Club.
and Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot of going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
my education destination.
For over 45 years, Grove Mechanical has been the trusted choice for heating and cooling solutions in Crookston and the surrounding communities. From furnace repairs to air conditioning installations, we're committed to keeping your home comfortable year-round. We're proud to support this community and all its athletes. Best of luck to the Crookston Pirates this season. Grove Mechanical is behind you all the way.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
And on our Riverview Health post-game show, the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Josh Hardy, is here with us. We can fairly say that was a very happy and fun, exciting senior night. There's a lot of great things we could talk about here, but first just wanted to get a word on how your team fared in this game.
Yeah, you know, obviously I thought at times we looked really good. I thought we struggled a little bit at times, but, you know, senior night, there's a lot of stuff going on, and it was proud of the way we finished, excited for the guys that got on the score sheet tonight, and you can really tell how tight-knit this team is. You know, obviously with 16 seniors, they've been playing together a long time, but I think the end of the game there was pretty, you know, it just shows how tight they are, how much they care about each other, how much they love each other.
Yeah, that was the first point I kind of wanted to mention. We've probably talked, I don't know, 4 or 5 games about trying to get Wyatt that goal, and then that tip was gorgeous.
Oh, man, what a play, eh? And, like, you talk about we're on the power play before that, and Jay Reese refused to shoot the puck about 5 times there and kept trying to get her to Wyatt to let him bury and couldn't quite find it. And then, you know, we get out there and a shot from the point. I love that it comes from Cody. Those two are good buddies. That Wyatt tips her in and just pandemonium. You know, I had told him before the game that I was going to take my jacket off and swing it around my head and maybe jump on the ice. And I didn't do either of those things. But, you know, I was excited that, obviously, for Wyatt to score. He's a kid who just works his tail off every game. He's, you know, he plays a lot of JV minutes for us, and he, you know, a leader, right? Like, he's, and he's been a leader since he's been in 10th grade, right? He's the last guy off the ice, giving everybody pounds, locker room guy. I love having him around, and for him to score like that is pretty fun to see.
Not only does it kind of showcase the tight-knit nature of your team as a whole, but it showcases the tight-knit nature of this senior class.
Yeah.
There's 16 of them that got the honor that they deserved for all the work that they've put into the program. And if you could, I know there's a lot of them,
we'll
but we
talk
can
about them, right?
But we
Like,
can just describe a little bit about what they meant to you.
We'll try to go fast, because if they eat all the cupcakes and stuff over there, I'm going to be mad. But, you know, we've, we'll just start at the top here. Dexter Janik, what a great kid. Comes back this year. Was sort of like the rumor in the fall that Dexter was coming back maybe, or in the summer. And, you know, his family is a military family. Jared's in the Air Force, so they're sort of moving. They moved. Jared got moved from Hawaii to California. I mean, tough. When, you know, this time of year, I'm not, you know. But
what's that like?
Right? And they decided that, hey, for Dexter's senior year, we wanted to come back. And it's been it picked up right where he left off. These kids grew up with Dexter and his family. And, you know, so just having him back has been a huge bonus for us. Just a great kid, works hard every day, and one of the nicest kids you can meet. And I thought he played some big minutes for us today and looked really good out there. The last 2 games, actually, he's been playing a ton. So Dad's still in California, so wasn't able to be here for senior night tonight, but I know he was able to watch on KROX, so thanks to you guys for that. So Dexter, great kid, and you know, he's probably the next one we're looking at, maybe getting a goal here pretty soon. So,
I hope so.
He rips it from the point sometimes, so he can do it. Jay Reese, number 3. We'll just keep going down the line here.
Please.
You know, talk about him. He's I think maybe the moment where I'm like, I just, his senior year, it actually happened tonight. Is before the second and before the third period, Reed Hootonen, who was one of the refs tonight, went to him and said, you know what? You really matured a lot. and Jay was so proud. He came over and told me right away, and I would agree. Jay has been, you know, a fun kid to watch grow. He works so hard at everything he does. You know, we used to call him Right Time Reese when he was in Bantams and Pee Wee's. Little guy who was always in the right spot at the right time, and you see it out here. You know, you watch him play, and there's times that I'm in my head, I'm going, no, you're in the wrong spot positionally, and then he picks the puck and goes down and scores. Like in my head, I'm like, ugh. But yeah, he just sees the ice so well. Obviously, a big time leader for us with the C on his chest, a captain. But emotional leader for us too. Gets the guys going. You know, wasn't sure how today was going to go. You know, he was here early for the girls game, and my wife was working concessions and said he did not get his normal like 2 Powerades and 2 Snickers right away. So I wasn't sure, but he said, I did ask him. He said he got him later. So he was good, or his root beer or whatever he drinks before the game. But yeah, Jay had a nice goal tonight. A couple of points on the board there. I think 3 tonight. So yeah, and again, beyond the fact that these kids are all great, are all great hockey players. We love to see what they do on the ice. But this group of young men, as just young men and leaders in the school and our community, I just you know, you look last week to Pirate Brothers and how those little kids look up to them, and then just how good our kids are, our seniors, and all of our kids, but like how good they are to those younger kids. I know I got some messages from parents that said, hey, he, you know, my kid came home and said, oh, man, I want him to be my brother for real, not just in, like, Pirate Brothers.
That's
so
awesome.
Says a lot about how these kids are. Evan Schockman, number 5, I thought he had a great game tonight. He had that one-timer out front. I thought he was scoring. They just deflect on. Looked great. Good. You know, a kid who has, you know, worked hard, obviously gone through some things and some difficulties, but comes to the rink every day with a great attitude, works hard every day, and is a leader. You know, plays a couple of periods of JV, a couple of periods of varsity. When his number's called, you know what you're going to get. He's going to come out, he's going to work his tail off and have a good attitude about it. So Evan's been a kid who, we've had Evan, we've had Ashton, his older brother, and it's been, again, fun to watch kids like that grow up before your eyes. Evan was just a little tyke when Ashton was playing for me as a freshman or a sophomore, and, you know, to watch him now come up and play has been a ton of fun. And just, you know, we talk about one of the kindest kids, too. You look at, there's been times this year where he's been out there towards the end of the game, and he, comes off before his shift's over because he wants to get somebody else out on the ice to play a little bit at the end of the game. So says a lot about who he is as a young man, and just a great kid too. Gavin Aukis, Fertile Beltrami, QB1. We love Gav. Again, he's been actually the last couple of games battling through a finger injury that we really haven't talked about. He hasn't been able to shoot the puck hard, but got on the scoreboard tonight, got 2 assists as well, 3-point game for him. Natural leader. Works hard every single shift. He's going to bring it, and just one of those kids that you just look at and you go, man, you're just a good kid. Good in school, kind to everybody. I was a little surprised he got in a little tussle last game. That's a little maybe out of his character, but another kid who we just love having around. Grayson Ecker, number 8, another kid who's a leader for us, an assistant captain, obviously plays on that top line. But yeah, you talk about in the community, and you look at we go out to the Little Mites practices sometimes, and there was my wife sent me a video a couple weeks ago of Gray. He had about 40 5- and 6-year-olds.
40?
Because the coaches were setting something up, and they left Gray in charge of them while they were there, and he had them playing Simon Says or something, and they were hanging on every word. So that right there tells you what type of kid he is. Just so kind, works hard every single day, good leader for us, and sort of the balance on that line between Jay and Garrett. Both obviously great pairs, but they get a little emotional sometimes, and he's sort of the center that keeps everything sort of together. And he's a great kid that I'm so excited to see what this whole group of kids, what they do. 16 kids in the next 5 years, where these kids end up, whether it's playing hockey, going to college, going to the military, whatever they end up doing. I'm just excited to watch them grow. Tate Hamry. Can't say enough about him. He's a beast. It makes me feel bad in the weight room. He's in there working out in the mornings when I get in there first hour, and I'm getting old, Gabe, but I feel like I should still be able to keep up a little. But yeah, he makes me feel bad. Again, is so kind, such a good locker room guy, buddies with everybody, so smart, sees the ice well, just an athlete, right? I'm so excited to watch him play at UND next year. It's going to be a ton of fun. Playing on the whether it's next year or the year after, he's got a very, very bright future in football, and that's a testament to the kid's hard work. Obviously, he's puts in the time and effort, and he reaps the rewards of that. So it's fun to watch kids like that have some success. Yeah. Garrett Fisher, man,
monster.
That one tee today, the first goal of the game was maybe one of the better ones I've ever seen. That was impressive.
Yeah.
He just the way he plays, right? Like when he puts his nose to the grindstone, and he can beat anybody. He's one of the best players in the state of Minnesota, in my opinion. And he's only going to be a kid that, sometimes you see kids and you're like, they're gonna, that's their sort of their peak. Like, his ceiling is so high. It is so high. I would not be shocked if we were seeing him playing on Fridays and Saturdays in Division I here at some point in the next 3-4 years, because his ceiling, with his body size, his work ethic, his hands, his skill, he can do some pretty exciting things. And beyond that, just a great kid, straight A student, works hard, good teammate, good locker room guy, and love to see kids like that be successful, right?
Yeah.
Liam Larson, I love. We talked, I think, at the beginning and when I was doing the announcements of how important these co-ops are. And Liam's a kid that came over to us as a sophomore from Sacred Heart, and have really gotten to know him over the last couple of years. He is a steady Eddie on the ice, and just one of the best kids in the locker room and on the ice at practice and things like that. He had a little scuffle at the end of the game, whatever. Isaiah came in and protected him, which was good, and he comes over and apologizes, right? I'm sorry, coach, I didn't, that's the type of kid he is. But yeah, we love having Liam around. It's crazy to think these kids are seniors now, and we're we're saying goodbye to them soon, which is weird. They've been around, I feel like, some of these kids since they were little mini mites. So Keep her going here. Rylan Hansen, a kid who came over last year, couldn't play varsity the whole year because of a transfer thing, and came to practice every day, worked hard, and had a great attitude. Had taken a year off of hockey, so he was trying to get back into it, and that work ethic says a lot about again who he is as a kid. Grew a ton in the last year, and now is playing some like big time varsity minutes, and he's a kid who always wants to get better. That's a lot of fun to watch. Kids who are just like I said, he hasn't even scratched his surface yet, I think, as a hockey player, and down the stretch here, I think he's gonna have to play some big minutes for us. So Cody Demra. And we can talk maybe about these two a little bit together, but Cody Demmer and Isaiah Donarski, both guys that this year have taken massive steps in their game. Guys that were sort of, JV, fringe varsity guys last year, and now to step up and play top 4 minutes has been incredible to watch the growth in their games, but it's not surprising when you know who they are, right? Cody, he wants it, man. He wants to be a Pirate hockey player, and maybe more than any player that I've ever had. He works his tail off. He wants to be here. He's here getting extra reps in when he can. He's in cleaning the locker room. He's doing all those things, and that's been fun to see. And again, a kid who's gone through a lot, so for him to have some success here his senior year has been a blessing and great. And all the credit to him too, right? Yeah. Isaiah, man, this year has been outstanding. Isaiah's always had a ton of talent, and he's really put it together, I think, this year. And he's smart, he's strong, he makes great plays with the puck. So it's and his work ethic is great too, right? When he's not here at practice, he's at the arena working, and he is doing all these things. So again, a kid who, man, that pass that he made to Tate Hamry when Tate came and scored, I think it was Saturday, right?
Yep, that was Saturday.
Was the highlight of the year, I think, at least for me, for him. That was impressive. And Isaiah's been, we've always seen maybe that offensive side of his game. He rips the puck, he shoots it hard, but his defensive game, his stick work, way he plays 2-on-1s, 1-on-1s, things like that has really improved this year. And that's, again, a credit to him for working his tail off. So Mason Reitmeyer back this year in hockey. Obviously, love having him back. A super high-end skill, talent-wise. But the thing that I've been most impressed with Mason this year is how much he's improved defensively on the other side of the puck. He's been so responsible for us, especially on the forecheck. And man, he is due. He is due to score a goal here. He has been struggling to find the back of the net, man, but he has been playing great. And I think the thing that I love is that he hasn't been frustrated. He's just been, hey, let's go, next shift, let's go. We're buzzing, we're going, it's going to happen, right? So that's a big sign of maturity. And a kid that, he's been off for a year, and for him to come back and play this year and have the success that he has been, like I said, a lot of fun to watch. I think next up, Wyatt Marcella. We talked a little bit about him earlier, but great kid. We talked about his Eagle Scout, right? For him to score tonight, man, that just says a lot about the way his teammates reacted. Incredible. Goes to show how they feel about him, right? And the type of kid that he is too, right? So it was fun. I've been telling his mom, it's coming. I felt like it was coming. She said, I don't know. And then finally tonight he breaks through. So that was a lot of fun to watch. Tegan Johnson, he is the heartbeat of our bench when he's not on the ice, and then he is the heartbeat on the ice, talking the whole time out there too when he's playing. And Teagues has been a kid who came over comes from Fertile, right? And played some, like I said, competed for that starter role. I thought he played great again tonight. Yeah. He's been playing great, and there's not many kids who are I've seen in my time here that have been a better teammate of building guys up, making sure that they're excited. You watch when he's on the bench and he's so confident in Brady and how he's gonna play, and it's so fun to watch. I love seeing it, and a great kid too. Tony Elbinger got the start today. Got a penalty. Wasn't his. It was a little bit of a misunderstanding, I think. I don't really love the unsportsmanlike call there. I think he was just tapping a stick that we were getting on the power play. But again, a kid who talk about teammates, right? He plays goalie. He plays out. Whatever we need, man. Whether it's JV, varsity, he is in, and that's awesome. Yeah. I love that. Goes from practice right to work afterwards, and stays up on his schoolwork too. So what a testament to a kid who's just willing to do whatever it takes for the team. And then Brady, is that my last senior? I am running out of breath here, but Brady Chandler, man. He's had to wait his turn. right? Played behind Parker for 2 years, right? Ben the backup, Ben and David Larson too, right?
Yep.
But for Brady to come out and have the senior year that he's having has been it's just so fun to watch, right? Like a great kid who has bided his time, continued to work on his craft, and has come out and now has been super successful. A great kid. I love that. Now we have another pair of brothers on the team with him and Noah. But yeah, it's hard when you're a goalie, man. You only can play one. You can get some JV games, things like that. But for him to persevere and show that resilience and then come out and have the senior year that he's having is just awesome. So, again, I'm just so proud of this group. Obviously, what they do on the ice is awesome. How they are off the ice is even better, and I can't wait to watch what they do in the next phase of life.
Well, Josh, that kind of describes everything
Yeah,
we've needed
right.
to
We did
describe.
it. Now you get to talk to Isaiah.
Yes,
right?
I can. Well, congratulations on probably the best monologue you've had in a
Yeah,
while.
right. It's been a while.
Also
Been a while.
Go
I'm
enjoy
running out of gas. So
go enjoy it with the family, and we'll talk to Isaiah. Thank
all
you
right.
again.
All right. Oh, I just got the text. I did get all of them. My wife was keeping track of all 16. I was working
Kristen.
down my sheets. So thanks, Kristen. But yeah, appreciate you guys, Gabe, and make Isaiah answer some hard questions. I think he was a little nervous, and it took me a while. He's looking at his watch over here.
I'm gonna challenge him. Come on in, Isaiah. Yeah, you'll be just fine, my man. This will be easy for Isaiah Donarski is here with us. And tell you what, you talk about what Coach Hardy was just saying before. Didn't play a whole lot of those top minutes last year. Now you've been on the top defensive line all year. How much fun have you been having with all these guys?
It's just been great, put on a good deal of work in the offseason, and credit to me, but also a big credit to my teammates. I mean, pushing me, Jay Reese, a really big piece of that, and just having fun, being on the top line, being able to play with those guys, Garrett, Grayson, Jay. It's just it's been great and having a great season so far.
Wanted to ask you, no matter who was going to come up, I was going to ask, with how much love everybody has and all the seniors and everything like that, how did you react when Wyatt tipped that one in that made it 8-2?
Oh, my God. It was great. I mean, I saw it. I was sitting there waiting for the next line change, and I saw it there right away, and I went crazy. Everyone on the bench was just going crazy. It was so fun to watch, and really great kid, and really glad he got one.
Yeah, that was awesome. And so now we've only got, 6 or so games remaining before we get rolling into tournament time. You're enjoying the time with all these seniors. Has it ever crossed your mind that we're kind of getting to how many games remaining, or has you just been going one at a time?
I mean, it's always in the back of your mind, I guess, you're playing, but it definitely does come up. Like, now we got Rosa tomorrow. We're going to try and see what we can do there, and then we got one more home game. That's it. One more guaranteed anyway, but then it's playoff time. It's always in the back of your head, but I think as the season progresses, it definitely, you think about it more, but I guess kind of game by game still, though.
Definitely. And so otherwise, I mean, you had a goal a little while ago. You've had multiple amounts of assists and things like that. They've been a big help for the team. And how excited are you for these next stretch of games eventually getting to the tournament?
I'm really excited. I'm really excited to see what we can do here. I think we got a great group, and it's just really been fun to play with them. And honestly, I think we have a really good chance if we can just put our heads down and get to work here.
Well, I'm really excited to see what happens with that. I'll let you go enjoy this with the rest of your buddies out there. Isaiah, thank you for joining me today, and congratulations.
Hey, thanks for having me.
He nailed that. That was easy work. Well done, Isaiah. That was him there on our Riverview Health post-game show. Couldn't have done that much better. That should about wrap things up. If anybody thinks that you need a spot in theater, especially if they do solo work, Josh Hardy might be your man, because that was he didn't rehearse that. I put him on the spot, and he absolutely nailed that. So I hope once we get that on KROXAM.com, if my file's big enough to convert, then that way we'll be able to hear that, because that was awesome. That should wrap things up. I'm Gabe Bishop signing off. Everybody's a fantastic rest of your Monday night. Take care and stay warm.
KROX video streaming is brought to you by the University of Minnesota Crookston, Egg Country Farm Credit Services, Grove Mechanical Heating and Cooling, Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream Parlor, the Crookston School District, American Crystal Sugar Company, Christian Brothers Ford, Riverview Health, the Benedictine Living Community of Crookston, Hugo's Family Marketplace, the City of Crookston, CHS Egg Services, State Farm Andy Omen, Crookston Valley Co-op, Northland Community and Technical College, Crookston and Foston Eye Clinics, and Old National Bank. All bringing you KROX video streaming.